Weapons Magazine!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, and here we are in Lost Kingdom, just about to take on the challenge of picking up the 10 moons that we need to be able to power up the Odyssey. So we're just going to head over here and pick up some of these purple coins before heading back into the main challenge of finding those moons. So we're just going to jump up over here and carry on down this path to find out what the heck's going on in this crazy mixed up kingdom. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like our video, but we're going to carry on with the action right here, and we're going to have a look around down here to see if we can find out what is going on. So if we just head down this main path, we kind of can't see a great deal. There's lots of trees in the way, but we're just gonna head in and see what we can find. So we've just got a couple of stumps here, so that we're going to get those with Cappy, and then we're going to head into the main area by jumping up here. But when you get up here, a vulture swoops down and steals Cappy. So now we've got to go and rescue Cappy as the main objective. So we're just going to need to try to do some jumping to head up here. So we're just going to head up and get the coin that we can see up here, the coins that we can see up here, and continue to try to search for Cappy, who appears to be stuck up there. So we kind of just going to head around here and pick up that coin, try to see what else we can find. We can see there's a few purple coins down here. We're going to continue up on our rescue mission to find Cappy. So we're just going to jump up here, continue around, and you can see there's these little bomb dudes that are in the way. So you try and stay out of their way, because if they get you, you will lose lives, obviously. So then we're just going to spin around, jump up here, just to see what else is going on around here. Kind of do a bit of exploring. It doesn't look like there's much we can find here as of yet, so we're just going to keep heading on. We kind of figure we need Cappy to be able to do much more, so we need to get up there somehow. And we can see there is Cappy shouting help, and we can see the bomb dudes down below. So one thing that we have found is that by slamming these blocks, you can jump up here. So suddenly we've got access to Swamp Hill, and here is where Cappy is. So we're just going to jump on over past these kind of stretchy dudes, and you can see the vulture moves out of the way anytime you get near him. So you can try and jump on him, and he still moves out the way. So we're going to try that one more time, kind of try and run in at him, and there we go. Cappy gives you a bit of a hint, so we need to slam him. And there we go, we fired him out of nowhere, and Cappy is back. So we can just head on down and pick Cappy back up, and we are back in the action. So we can take over these wigglies with Cappy, and you can use them to stretch out to get things that are out in the distance, like these purple coins. So just stretch out with Y and L, and you can get out there, and you can kind of shake the Joy-Cons to stretch a little bit faster, but there's no kind of huge need to stretch too fast, as we've seen in the game up till now, but maybe there will be later on. So we're just going to head up here to see what else we can find, and there is 3 more purple coins, and that takes us up to 13. We can also see a moon in the distance there, and we want to be able to get to it. So we need to get over here into the middle, and essentially you need to use the directional button to be able to attach the wiggly to that area once you get him. And now that we've kind of raise that block again, we can take over the wiggly and hopefully stretch around this tree and pick up the power moon. So that's another power moon in the bag. So now we can continue on in the rest of the challenge to try and find the rest of the 9. And it's worth bearing in mind that the wigglies can't jump as such, but you can stretch them over divides like this by holding onto that area. So we're just going to stretch over, jump over and get Mario over there, and then we can head on back down and get another wiggly. So we're just going to head over and see what else we can find, have a little look around. So there are a few things down here, so we're just going to head out and get those now. So if you fire Cappy at one of those bomb dudes, then they will come charging at you, and you can use them to take those blocks out of the way and get the second power moon in the Lost Kingdom. And the third one is just down this ledge. So that is 3 in the bag. We are suddenly motoring. It's all thanks to Cappy. So now we've got Cappy back, we can take over the wildlife and get through the game a little bit better. So we're just going to jump back up here and see what else we can kind of hunt down. So nothing down here, nothing around here except for a few coins. So we're just going to jump around and get those coins, have a little look around. So we're going to go into the middle and take that block out, and again it just happens to be a load of coins that are in there. And we can see there's another bomb dude, so we're just going to have a look to see what's underneath all of these blocks here to see if there's anything good. It kind of doesn't look like there would be much, but you never can tell. So we're just going to use this bomb dude to fire those out of the way. So we've still got a couple more to do. So again, just sort of fire your hat at him, take cover, get out of the way, and then he will fire at you. So that is the last one, and it turned out it was just a heart, so nothing amazing, but if you need a heart, there is one there for you to get. So then we're just coming around here and giving this a good bashing, and then we can get into here and pick up yet another power moon. So we are up to 4, and we are cooking on gas. So we need another 6 to be able to get the Odyssey back into action. And you can see one just underneath that bridge, and to be able to get that we're definitely going to need a wiggly. So we're just going to head back up and find ourselves another wiggly to be able to get back down here and get that power moon. So you kind of got to go all the way back up here to get to it. So we're just going to go up here and we're going to stomp this down to be able to get back up and make it easier for the wiggly to get back down. So we're kind of just going to run up here, take a wiggly, and then we've got to run on down. And the wigglies are quite good, but they will get hit by these bomb dudes, so you need to get moving fast. So don't let them get too close to you before you get out of the way, otherwise you'll lose a life. So then once you've headed down here, this particular power moon is kind of tricky to get to, and you can see if you kind of just go out on the ledge, you're not long enough to be able to get to it, so you've got to come all the way back. However, you can use the tree stumps to be able to get across. So there you go, you can hold on to there and get a little bit closer. So we're going to try and get over here, and again that's too far away, but luckily that isn't. So we can just take kind of little steps and slowly get to where we want to go to. And there we go, one last step a little bit closer, and suddenly we can get that power moon, and we are halfway through the challenge of picking up. So then if you head back up to the main area where you picked up the wiggly, or where the bomb dudes are, you can kind of jump back up these stairs that you laid down and get to the top. But if you drop to the right hand side of them, you will find yet another power moon. So that takes you up to 6, and suddenly we only need 4 more to go to get the Odyssey back in the air. So we're just going to head back up and around to see if we can find those 4 around here. So we've got the wigglies once again getting in the way, so we're just going to come past those, and you can see there is one more moon up in the distance. So you just use the wiggly again just to kind of get out into the middle of this area. So you can also see a fair few purple coins. So there's 2 to pick up here, so we're just going to grab those, and then we're just going to follow the line across, and we kind of want to head back down this way to be able to get over to this central reservation and be able to make it over to get this next power moon. So there we go, we can get out of the wiggly and pick up that power moon with ease. So that is 7. And that leaves 3 to go, which is pretty easy. So we're just going to get over into that kind of ledge over there. We just need to nudge that wiggly so that he's not in our way, and suddenly we can head back around. But there's a few more purple coins to pick up, so we're just going to grab those now. And you can see there's plenty more of the game to play further down there, but we're kind of going to just do the main 10 power moons in this walkthrough so that we can get you closer to completing the game, because the reality is that within this game you can't pick up all of the power moons without completing all of the games. So we're just going to try and get you through most of the game as quickly as possible, and then we're going to come back and finish off the rest of the power moons. So heading over here, we can see we've got another bomb dude, and we're just going to jump out of his way and throw Cappy at him so that he can fire us through this little gap. So suddenly we can get through quite easily, and we've got another bomb dude. So we're just going to come around, kind of feed him the cap, and use that ledge to get out of the way. So we're just going to come up here, and there is our space. So we just need a couple more of those to be able to make it through. So one last one should just about do it. So fire your cap at him, blast him off into the distance, and suddenly you can get through. Now there is a little sign there, so you can get the coins that the little insignia will spit out, and then you've got a little flashy area to ground pound, and that gives you number 8. And now we only need 2, so it's getting really close. So over on the wall we've got a little plaque with a tip, and that tip is for wall jumping. But you probably all know how to do wall jumping, and if you don't, you can read that tip yourself on your way through. But you're going to need it to get up this area. So you can see kind of you can't wall jump off here because the two sides are not close enough together. But if you smash this big button, suddenly you've got these blocks in the way, and you've got a timed limit to be able to jump up. So you want to be pretty accurate with your wall jumping, and if you can do that, then you can make it up to the top and find the crazy cap shop. And up here we can get our first outfit, which is the aviator outfit. So just head into the shop to be able to pick that up. It looks pretty cool. And then you also saw another power moon. So at the top of that tree you will find number 9, and that leaves us with just 1 to go. And to get that, just take over this weird flying kind of lizard dude and head down to this island to pick it up. So you can kind of swoop down, dive down, get onto the island, and there we go. That is the 10th moon completed, and we have completed this part of our walkthrough. So we just need to use this to launch ourselves back up to the main island. So just get out of the lizard dude, use Cappy to fire yourself over, and you will be in the main part of the island, really close to where the Odyssey is. So now we can head back up, feed in the power moons, the 10 that we need, and we can head back on our way to Metro City. So thank you very much for tuning in to yet another one of our walkthroughs. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and share, like, comment as much as you can. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Cheers guys, goodbye. That was magazine!